All right, let's get it started. We're going to give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Shema Shah, double honor to the apostle, brothers, and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hope of the elect. Shalom. We're going to get right into the lesson. What it say? Babylon has been in golden cups in the Lord's hand. Let's get right to the scriptures. Being the Lord. All right, let's move on. Let's get right into it. Let's go to Isaiah 14, verse 21. It say, Isaiah 14, verse 21. It said, prepare a slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. They do not rise to possess the land, for the faces of the world will cities. Right. It said, prepare a slaughter for his children. All right, move on. What else? Let's see what I can get with that. I don't know if this, let me see, Leviticus 26, verse 39. Hold on, what the guy did. All right, move on. Let me see what I got here. Okay. All right, let's go move on. Okay, we again Isaiah 14, verse 21. It said, prepare a slaughter for the children. For the iniquity of their fathers, they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill their faces of the world with cities. For I will raise up against them, said the Lord of hosts, and I will cut off from Babylon the name of the women and the son and nephew, said the Lord. Right, Isaiah 14, verse 21. Prepare a slaughter for the children, for the iniquity of their fathers. They do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill their faces of the world with cities. Right. Let me go to let me see what they got. Leviticus 26. Don't know if this is it, but that's not what I want. Let's go to Proverbs 15, verse 7. Proverbs 15, verse 7. I'm just going to go right to it. Proverbs 15, verse 7. It said, the remembrance of the just is blessed, but the name of the wicked shall rotten, right? Shall rotten. We got again, Proverbs 10, verse 7. The memories of the just is blessed, but the name of the wicked shall rotten, right? The name of the wicked shall rotten. What else we got with there? Let's go to Psalm 9, verse 5. Psalm 9, verse 5. Psalm 9, verse 5, it say, I rebuilt the heathens. Oh, yeah. Well, Psalms 9, verse 5. I'm going to read this all the way up. Psalms 9, verse. Yeah, Psalm 59, verse 2. It said, I will be glad and rejoice in thee, and I will sing praise to the name of thy most high, O thy most high. When the enemy are turning back, they should fall and perish at thy presence. For they have mentioned my right and my cause they set in the throne, judging right. Verse 5, they have rebuilt the heathens, they have destroyed the wicked, they have put out the name forever and ever. O thy enemy, destroy are coming to a repressible end. They have destroyed the cities, the remembrance is perished with them, right? The remembrance. Hold on, again, Psalm 9, verse 6. O thy enemy, destruction are coming to a perpetual end, and thy have destroyed the cities that remember and perish with thee. But the Lord shall endure forever. He hath prepared his throne for judgment. He shall judge the world in righteousness. He shall minister judgment to the people in the upright. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressor, and a refuge in the time of trouble. And the Lord should know the name, and that know the name will put thy trust in thee, for thy Lord had not forsaken thee that seek thee. Psalm 59, verse 10, we see Psalm 59, verse 20, it said, put them in fear, O Lord, that the nation may know themselves to be but man, right? But man. Psalm 59, verse 17, but the wicked should be turned unto hell, and then all nations that forgot the Most High. Psalm 59, verse 19, it said, rise, O Lord, let not the man prevail, let the heathens be judged in thy sight, right? In thy sight. That was it all there right there. That was what else I got? We get let's go to 11. Psalm 11, verse 2. Messing up. No, it's not. Yeah, I'm kind of going off right here. I'm get together. We're gonna work right on it. Okay, let's go to Psalm 29, verse 16. Psalm 29, verse 16. It said, the Lord is known by the judgment which he execute. The wicked ensnares the works of his own hand. Right? The Lord is known by the judgment which he execute. Psalm 29, verse 16. Let me see. Oh, no. Let's go to 16. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executes. The wicked ensnares in the works of his own hand. Right? The Lord is known by the judgment which he executes. Nope, don't want to. Let's move on. What else? Let's go to Isaiah. 34. Verse 8. Isaiah 34, verse 8. It say, for the day of the Lord, vengeance in a year of recompense for the congregation of Zion, right? Isaiah 34, verse 8, it said, for the day of the Lord, vengeance in a year of recompense for the congregation of Zion. And look at that word, congregation. That's not bad. Controversy. Okay.
Disagreement.
Dispute. Argument. What else we get? Okay, here we go.
War of words.
Man. Let's play that again.
War of words.
What else?
Squabble.
Well, that was the good one right there. It's a
War of words.
war of words. Belong to depth. I mean, speaking or print words. Right? Controversy.
Row.
No, that's
Dissension.
Contention.
Hate to disagree. As we again, Isaiah 34, verse 8, it say, for it's a day of the Lord, Yahweh by Shemashah, vengeance in a year of recompense, and for the congregation of Zion. Right? Zion. All right, move on. Jeremiah. Chapter 49, verse 10. Jeremiah 49, verse 10. It say, but I had made Esau bare, I had uncovered his secret place, he should not be happy. He should not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brother, his neighbor, and he is not. Right? He is not. Verse 11, lead our fathers and children and preserve them alive, and let their widows trust in me. Verse 12, for thus saith the Lord, behold, to hold judgment was not to drink of the cup. I had assurance, drink it, and art thou he that surely altogether go unpunished? Thou should surely not go unpunished, but thou should surely drink of it, right? For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Bosman shall become a desolate, a reproach, a waste, a curse, and all that city thereof shall be perishable, wasted. Verse 14, I heard a rumor from the Lord, and an answer, oh, we get that word wrong. As, yeah, hold on for me. As we get again, go to Jeremiah 49, verse 14.
Ambassador,
What did it say? Ambassador, envoy,
diplomat,
ambassador. With
consul,
council office appointed by a governor to live by forming city and protecting permission to government city. Yeah. Counselor. What else go with
attaché,
okay. Okay, just
Ambassadress.
ambassadors. Council.
envoy,
Okay. Let's begin again, Jeremiah 49, verse 14. I heard a rumor from the Lord, and the ambassador is sent unto the heathen, say, gather yourself together and come against her, rise up to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among man. Right, despised among man. Jeremiah 49, verse 10, it say, I have made Esau bare, I uncovered his secret place. He should not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brother and his neighbor, and he is not. Jeremiah 51, verse 7. It say, Jeremiah 51, verse 6, it said, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off for iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord vengeance, and he will render unto her a recompense. Babylon being an old cup in the Lord's hand and make all the earth drunken. The nation had drunken for wine, therefore nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen, restore holler for her, take blame for her pain, for so if so she may be healed. We will heal Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, let us go, everyone to his own country. For her judgment and reach up to heaven and is lifted up even to the sky. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Let me see. That's it on that. Let's go with that. So go with Jeremiah. Always get this. Lamentation 4, verse 22. Get the whole thing. Lamentation 4, verse 21. It said, rejoice, right? We say, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwell in the midst. I already get the. Let's read again. Lamentation 4, verse 21. It said, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwell in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. Right? I should make thyself naked. Thy punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away in captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sin. Right? He will discover thy sin. Lamentation 4, verse 22. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sin. Right? He will discover thy sin. Ezekiel 35. No, 25. Ezekiel 25, verse 12. Where we at now? Okay. Ezekiel 25, verse 12. What else? Ezekiel 25, verse 12. Thus said the Lord, power, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah, and by taking vengeance, and had great offense, and revealed himself upon thee. Therefore, thou said the Lord, power, and I also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and I will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Tema, and they of doing, and shall fall by the sword. Verse 14, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people, Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, said the Lord. Right? They shall know my vengeance, said the Lord. Ezekiel chapter 12, no, Ezekiel 25, verse 12. Thus said the Lord, power, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by the taking vengeance, and he had greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Verse 13, therefore thou said the Lord, power, I will stretch, and I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and I will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Tema, and they of demon, and they shall fall by the sword. Verse 14, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people, Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, said the Lord. Power, right? They shall know. Ezekiel 35, verse 1. Ezekiel 35, verse 1. Let's see what time right here. Ezekiel 35, verse 1. It said, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, say, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Right? Prophesy against it. Verse 3, and I say unto it, thou said the Lord, power, behold, Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. Right? Make thee most desolate. What else I got? Hold on. Let's go to where I will make thee most desolate. Let's go back to that Ezekiel 30. Go to 35 verse. Go to verse 4. Ezekiel 35 verse 4 is saying. Ezekiel 35 verse 4, it said, and I will lay the city wasted, thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, Yahweh by Shemel. Verse 5. Was that Ezekiel 35, verse 9? Or verse 5. Because it had repented for hated and shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time of their iniquity have ended. Right, have ended. What's that? Psalm 137, verse 7. Yes, get that. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. Go back. Do that shit. Oh man. Psalm 137. To myself, it's gonna be long, but it's all right. Let's get that Psalm 137, verse 7. Psalm 137, verse 7. It say, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who say, raise it, even the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed. How should he be that reward thee as they had served us? How should they be taken down and dashed thy little one against the stone? Let me see. Psalm 137, verse 7, it say, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who say, raise it, even the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed, how should he be that reward thee as they have reward? Oh, I'm going to mess up here. Psalm 137, verse 8, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, how should he be that reward thee as they had served us? Right, served us. Verse 9, happy should it be that taken and dashed thy little one against the stone. All right, let's go back to Proverbs 11, verse 21. No, I think it's 6. Let's go to 6. Proverbs 6, is it right? 16. All right, let's cut the scriptures out. Proverbs 6, verse 16 is say, Proverbs 16, verse 14. The forward in his heart, he had devoured misery. Continue, he had sore discord. Verse 15, therefore should he calamity come suddenly should he be broken without remedy, right? Broken without remedy. Verse 16, there are 16 the Lord hate, yet 7 are abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hand that shed innocent blood, right hand that shed innocent blood. Proverbs 11, verse 21. Proverbs 11, verse 21. Let's say, what was I messing up? No, 11 and 16. Yeah. No, I forgot what the scripture is at. What is the right one? Dang it, because I forget all about it. We gonna find it just. Do I got it in here? No, I don't. Yeah, it's right here. Yep. Proverbs 11, verse 21. It say, The hand joining hand, the wicked should not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Right, the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Proverbs 11, verse 21. Let me see. Proverbs 11, verse 21. The hand joining hand, the wicked should not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. What else I got? What else? Okay, yeah. I think it's Nahum 3 and 1. I think that's it. Yeah. Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. It say, woe unto the bloody city. It be full of lies and robbery and prey departed not. Right? Woe unto the bloody city. Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. It say, woe to the bloody city. It's full of lies and robberies and prey departed not. And this. All right, let's move on. Now let's go to Zephaniah. Let's go to 2 verse 8. Okay, what's that? Zechariah 2 verse 8 is say, for thou saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory he has sent me unto the nation which spoiled you. For he that touches you, touched the apple of his eye. Right? He that touches you, touched the apple of his eye. Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. Who possessed the slayer? Who possessed slayer them? Oh, no, that's not, yeah. Who possessed slayer them and hold themselves not guilty? They said to themselves, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherd pitied them not. Right, their own shepherd pitied them not. Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. Who possessed slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they sell themselves, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherd pitied them not. Their own shepherd pitied them not. What else? I think I missed. Let's go back to Ezekiel. And that shit. 25. Always. 25 verse 12. We'll get to that. No. I don't know. I think it's Revelation 18 verse 4. Yeah. That's it. That's that. Okay. Revelation 18 verse 4. Yeah. What is it? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Whatever. What was it? No, I was going to wait right to. I'll just make Revelation 18, verse 4. Revelation 18, verse 4, it say, I heard another voice from heaven say, come out of her, my people, that you be not partaker of her sin, that you should receive none of her plague, for her sins have reached up to heaven, and the Most High remember her iniquity. Right? You remember her iniquity. Reward her if she had reward you, double unto her, according to her worth in the cups which she had filled to her double for how much she had glorified herself and lived delicious, so much turmoil and sorrow give her, for she said in her heart, I sat as a queen, and no widow should I see no sorrow. Right, see no sorrow. Revelation 18, verse 5, for her sins have reached up to heaven, and the Most High remember her iniquity. Right, remember her iniquity. What else? Thought it's gonna be, but you know how. Oh yeah, Galatians. Yep, that was. I should have got that, but Galatians 6 verse 7. Galatians 6 verse 7. Be not deceived, right? Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever man soweth, that should he also reap. Right there, she also reap. Galatians 6 verse 7. Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that should he also reap. Right there, she also. Verse 8. For he that soweth in the flesh should of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit, to the Spirit, should the Spirit reap life everlasting. Right, Galatians 6 verse 7. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. Whatsoever man soweth, that should he also reap. This man trying to waste it. Well, man, yeah, this thing sucks. All right.
From Grandpa to Emmett to Trayvon, the trajectory of lynching history has shifted over time in America. I am the great-great-granddaughter of Anthony Crawford, who was lynched October 21st, 1916. And my aunt's home, which was where we had our Thanksgiving dinners and Christmases, she owned the largest photograph of him in a permanent space over the dinner table. And they always pointed to him and said, walk with a sense of pride, because Grandpa Crawford stuck up for his rights to the time of his death. As a child, when we were told the story of Grandpa Crawford, he's like a king almost. We were told that he was born enslaved and had worked his way up to owning property and was wealthy. He started a school for the Black children in Abbeville. He was the president of the Black Masons of South Carolina. And at the time of his death, Grandpa Crawford owned 427 acres of prime cotton land. So one day in 1916, it was a Saturday morning, Grandpa Crawford went to town to sell cotton seed, and they offered him 85 cents per unit. It was worth more. He said, "Give me my damn cotton seed back," and was arrested for cursing a white man. Word had gotten around town that Anthony Crawford had started acting uppity. And so about 400 people gathered, taking Grandpa out of the jail. They stabbed him, beat him, tied him to the back of the buggy, and drug that around town to the county fairgrounds. They hung him there and riddled his body with 200 bullets. The last thing he said was, "I thought I was a good citizen and give my bank book to my children." The family tried to retrieve the body and were told to leave it there. So if you could imagine your grandfather being at home eating breakfast with the children, laughing, and then all of a sudden he's hanging from a tree with 200 bullets in him, that's a form of terrorism. And then there was an ad taken in the newspaper by white citizens. And they said that the Crawford family needed to leave the state of South Carolina, otherwise everybody's life was in danger. My great uncle, Walter, Grandpa's oldest son, wrote Governor Richard I. Manning and asked him for protection. Governor Manning wrote back and said while he deplored the lynching, he could not guarantee our safety. So my family didn't leave the South. They were chased away from the South. We moved to Evanston, Illinois, and not only did the Crawfords leave, but half of the Black population of Abbeville was gone within the next 10 years. I haven't spent a lot of time in the South. The first time I went to Abbeville was the first time I could understand what 427 acres looks like. And that's when I think I got really offended. That's the day I became an activist. I came home and I started writing congressmen. And I'm saying, do you know their family was kicked off this property for this? These are unsolved murders. And people who benefited from lynchings, their families are still alive and they're still benefiting financial rewards from the land of our ancestors. And that just seems a shame. So from Grandpa to Emmett to Trayvon, the trajectory of lynching history has shifted over time in America. Because when Grandpa was killed in 1916, there was no charges brought and no trial. In 1955, Emmett Till's murder, there was a trial, but no convictions. And then Trayvon Martin, now you have a trial and a not guilty verdict. So all the time you have dead Black bodies and nobody's ever convicted for the murders. On the 100th anniversary of Grandpa Crawford's lynching, we went back to Abbeville. Over 200 family members came from all over the United States to help unveil the marker dedicated to Grandpa Crawford's lynching. And I remember Grandpa's granddaughter, one of the only living grandchildren, was next to me in a wheelchair. And when we took the cover off of the marker, she looked at the picture of him. I saw her face light up and I heard her say, my. And to watch her enjoy that moment, that meant the world to me. So the marker being in Abbeville is important because the story has been denied for so long. But now, if you go to Abbeville City Hall to do business, you have to walk right past Anthony Crawford to do it. You can't bypass him anymore.
So you see, them close hours. back to that. Okay. Man. Let's go to Galatians 6, verse 7. How much time I? All right. Galatians 6, verse 7. No, I think that should be it right there. That was all it right there. So you see, man. I'll do that one more. Go back to that. Ezekiel 25, verse 12. Get that out. Ezekiel 25, verse 12. Ezekiel 25, verse 12. It say, oh, I ain't pressed. Oh. Yeah, Ezekiel 25, verse 12. It say, God said the Lord power because the Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and had greatly offense and revenged himself upon thee. Right? You revenge yourself upon thee. Verse 13, therefore thou said the Lord power, I will stretch out my hand upon Edom, and I will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Tema, and Dema shall fall by the sword, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to my anger, according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, said the Lord. Right? Should know my vengeance. I think that should be it. So we're gonna give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem Shah, double honor to the apostle brothers, elders, great millstone. Shalom to the host of the wreck. Shalom.